back to CTV Morning Live. We got the snow blues this morning. Frederick Pellerin is with me, lead vocalist for Madcaps, and now a side project with a self-titled album, sort of. They Call Me Rico, and now from Frederick. People go, well, Rico off the back end of that name, right? So is that your nickname? Do people call you Rico all the time?
Yeah, it's my nickname. My mother gave it to me when I was like 5 years old.
Oh, cool.
And my friends called me Rico.
Right, and so what attracted you to folk and blues?
I've always played that kind of music. I've always loved that kind of music. But with Madcaps, we did mostly funk, mostly hard rock, heavy rock, and I wanted to go back to my roots, what I was listening when I was a teenager. So that was the reason.
Will this, once you move into a side project, do you find that that influence from the side project moves into the band a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you start bringing back, it's like, oh, I have this great riff, and maybe we can work it into our sound.
Yeah, we played last night, and I was like putting more blues into what we're doing with Madcaps, so I guess so. Yeah,
and are the guys liking it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool. This is a big sound in Quebec right now, and in the French populations are really loving this music. And I think probably worldwide it's being more and more widespread as well.
I think blues, people starting to listen back to blues again, because I think for people were fed up maybe 10 years ago, like hearing too much like happy blues and
there's no such thing really.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as happy blues. So I think that people are happy to hear it again.
Isn't it interesting that blues was really where rock and roll started? The whole thing is based off of blues.
Yeah, absolutely.
And and it got further and further away from that. And now rock and roll seems to be in this strange in-between zone right now, and people are, as you mentioned, going back to the roots and really discovering it again. Yeah,
because in Quebec right now the rock scene is pretty intellectual and like really, I think it's seamless, and I think it's good to bring more dirt.
And exactly. Dirt is the perfect word for it. And what's funny is that the production values on pop music right now are so high, and so things get so separated from the actual composition of the music. Blues lends itself so well to live, doesn't it?
Yeah,
live
this was recorded live in the studio on tape.
So can I get this on iTunes and everything?
Yes.
At stores?
Sure.
They Call Me Rico?
On vinyl too, and even on cassette.
Oh, very good. A cassette.
Cassette, yeah.
Now that's taking it back to the roots. Now tell me about now you're playing where? You're Montreal very shortly, right?
Yeah, in Casa del Popolo.
Okay.
December
and when?
6th.
December 6th, you can catch you there, and then you're off to France.
Yeah, absolutely, for 1 month.
Oh, yeah. Where you're going to introduce the folks to Rico himself.
Yeah.
Let's have a listen.
Okay.
What song are we playing here off the album?
Whole World.
Whole World. This is Whole World. They Call Me Rico is the name of the album. Check it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's no more time to hesitate. The future's wide open and I just can't wait. I know it's true, it took me time to decide. Raptured by the moment, good to be alive. Sky's clearing, I'm back on my feet again. Got a whole world in my hands, yeah. Things look so different, been held back. It's better now, I'm back on track, yeah. Have you heard Spirit spoke to me? And now I have rediscovered the key, yeah. Sky's clearing, I'm back on my feet again. Got a whole world in my hands, yeah. You see, my faith has been renewed. I learned a lot in solitude.